Hello my fellow Nigerians and welcome to the best Dead by Daylight channel on YouTube. In this video I will teach you how to stroke your penis in front of your mom. No, actually I'm just kidding, but if you're interested then... In this video I will tell you how Dead by Daylight has turned into Fortnite. Because it's seriously annoying. It feels like every single game is copying each other, besides for Smash Your Daddy Simulator. Shout out to this game. So recently there has been a big announcement for Dead by Daylight and I want to talk about it because it blows my mind, okay? Before I talk about all of this, make sure to subscribe for more Dead by Daylight content, and let's dive straight into it.
Boy, Daily, what is the problem? What the fuck? What is this video about?
Yeah, so I have to tell you that this video is a clickbait video, okay? I'm sorry guys, I need views. In reality, I don't feel angry, I don't feel disappointed, but let's get straight to the point. So this is one of the latest Dead by Daylight announcements. Dead by Daylight is collaborating with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is a game that has been forgotten in the shadows because of how trash it is. But yeah, Dead by Daylight is collaborating with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is a very weird collaboration. It fits Dead by Daylight just as much as I fit inside of your mom's vagina. Assassin's Creed in Dead by Daylight really reminds me of Nicolas Cage being in Dead by Daylight. I have no idea how the fuck did this guy get into the horror game. But hey, we got to accept where Dead by Daylight is moving. It's clear that Dead by Daylight is moving beyond horror and it is targeting fans of different franchises. For example, we already got the Rainbow Six Siege collaboration and the Witcher collaboration is gonna happen soon. We are getting different skins from the Witcher franchise, and if we dig a little bit into the past of Dead by Daylight, we have Lara Croft in Dead by Daylight and she has nothing to do with horror. Developers knew that Gunnar would spend a lot of money on Lara Croft, so obviously they added this character into the game, and now a new Gunnar friendly Lara Croft skin with a big ass and big tits is coming into Dead by Daylight. What can I say, this game makes me beat my meat very often, but can you blame me? Oh, and speaking of collaborations, that is not everything. Do you remember when we had a PUBG collaboration in Dead by Daylight? Yeah, back then PUBG was pretty popular, much more popular than Dead by Daylight. And hey, good for the developers, they are smart, they are capitalizing on these licenses, they found a way to make infinite money from their players.
Damn, what the fuck? It's so unusual. Oh, fuck off, killer. Fuck off. No. Okay, we hide. Okay. We're going back. I want to finish this. What the fuck?
And if you thought that Dead by Daylight is totally done with the horror genre, think again, because Five Nights at Freddy's is coming into Dead by Daylight. Also, The Walking Dead is coming into Dead by Daylight. And both of these licenses thematically really fit Dead by Daylight. The only problem with those licensed chapters is that they cost a lot of money compared to a non-licensed original chapter, because an original chapter can be purchased with the Auric cells, which is a currency that you can obtain just by playing Dead by Daylight. But you cannot purchase any of these licensed characters just by playing Dead by Daylight. You have to spend your real money, and that's why there are so many Dead by Daylight players that hate licensed chapters. And that's true, I found so many players on the forums alone and they are like, I hate licensed chapters, we need more original chapters. Now, personally, I got a job, I'm glad to be in this situation, situation where I can afford to purchase licensed chapters every time they come out, and as a fan of horror movies, and to be fair, I also really love The Walking Dead, I'm happy with where Dead by Daylight is going. Now, am I excited for the Assassin's Creed collaboration? Fuck no, I think the developers should have prioritized some other things, but hey, these are gonna be just optional skins that are not gonna affect gameplay in any negative way. Assassin's Creed Shadows is not gonna be a new chapter in Dead by Daylight, okay? So that's fine with me. The problem, though, is that I believe that Dead by Daylight might be losing its core identity with time, because it really reminds me of Fortnite, and if you don't know Fortnite, then what the fuck are you doing, bro? But seriously, Fortnite, it doesn't even have a core identity anymore. It used to be a battle royale, but now we got fucking Ariana Grande, LeBron James, and a fucking Ice Spice all shooting at a fucking banana man. I mean, what the fuck is Ice Spice even doing in a game dedicated to children? I used to jerk off to her. And Dead by Daylight situation really reminds me of that, and in a way it's good, because every time we see these characters that we grew up with or we are fans of, it makes us happy that it will finally be a part of one of our favorite video games. But on the other hand, I remember those days when Dead by Daylight didn't have too many licensed characters. We had like Michael Myers and a few others, and this game was purely a horror themed game, and there was nothing really funny about this game. In fact, it was a bit scary, because the old maps, like before they got redesigned, they used to be darker than they are right now. But that's in the past, and holy shit, sometimes I wish I could play that older version of Dead by Daylight. Now, Dead by Daylight these days is much more balanced game. It runs better than before, the graphics look more appealing than before, the movement is better than before. I'm not telling you that the old Dead by Daylight was better than the new Dead by Daylight, but nostalgia is a real feeling, and there are legitimate reasons why some people prefer the old Dead by Daylight, and I really miss it too, man. But we can't really change the direction that developers want this game to be heading into. It's their plan, not ours, and we just have to accept it, man. Dead by Daylight is a live service game. We are getting content every few months, and this game will keep on evolving, and I'm glad that these developers are not abandoning this game. So there are pros and there are cons. I really hope that Dead by Daylight will finally add P. Diddy into the game one day, but comment down below what kind of licenses would you be excited to see in Dead by Daylight. But yeah, I made this video and I hope you enjoyed it. I bought CapCut Premium, you know, to try it out for 1 month, and now, yeah, I'm very proud to be editing this video on CapCut Pro version of it, you know. I feel like I'm a rich dude. Anyway, subscribe for more Dead by Daylight videos, and guys, I will see you later. Have a good day.